100 million plus is an awful lot of money, though. Is he worth it?
I think he will be. I mean, only time will tell. I mean, when we look at Declan Rice, everyone says, you know, it's £100 million
bargain.
Bargain, exactly. So, I mean, when you look at the way Elliot Anderson plays, he's been fantastic. You looked at his stats there, he's pretty much #1 for everything. But I think when you look at him, when he's on the ball, he's got composure. He's even got, I've seen him like popping some things through people's legs and then moving forward.
Yeah,
exactly.
he's underrated at that.
He's got real good skill. Obviously, I think he needs to add goals to his game, but I think going to Man City, a bit like Rodri did. When Rodri first went there, he was very defensive and like broke up lots of play and then progressively passed the ball forward. But then he started picking up goals as well. I think that's what Anderson can do. He's got a lot of ability.
Manchester City pulls off ultimate transfer hijack for Elliot Anderson. In a summer transfer window already defined by breathtaking twists and massive financial outlays, Manchester City has delivered the ultimate coup. The Premier League champions have successfully hijacked Nottingham Forest's high-profile arrangement for Elliot Anderson, completely upending what many believe to be a finalised deal. In an astonishing turn of events, the Etihad hierarchy moved with clinical precision over a dramatic 24-hour window, convincing the highly rated midfielder that his footballing future belongs under the blue moon rather than remaining a centrepiece in the Garibaldi red. The scale of the transfer has sent shockwaves through the footballing world, with the total package locked in at a staggering £155 million. While initial reports earlier in the summer window suggested a different trajectory for the player, Manchester City's sudden intervention proved impossible for either Nottingham Forest or the player's representatives to ignore. It represents a monumental statement of intent from City, who have once again proven that when they identify a primary target, financial boundaries and prior club agreements can be swiftly overcome. Medicals completed in absolute secrecy. The final hurdle of this blockbuster transaction was cleared early this morning as Anderson successfully completed his comprehensive medical examinations. To avoid a media circus and keep the final details under wraps, Manchester City officials arranged for the medical tests to take place at a private, state-of-the-art facility away from the usual scrutiny of the City Football Academy. The player passed all physical and cardiovascular assessments with flying colours, clearing the path for an immediate official announcement. With the medical report signed off by the club's medical staff, the transfer is now officially sealed, signed, and done. Behind the scenes, legal teams from both clubs worked tirelessly through the night to finalise the complex paperwork, sell-on clauses, and payment structures associated with the £155 million fee. Anderson has already put pen to paper on a lucrative, long-term contract that ties him to the Etihad Stadium for the foreseeable future, solidifying his status as one of the most expensive signings in football history. A strategic masterstroke for the champions. For Manchester City, securing Anderson's signature is seen as a vital piece of long-term squad planning. The club's recruitment team has been tracking the midfielder's meteoric rise closely, identifying him as the perfect modern operator to thrive in a fluid, high-pressing system. His unique combination of tactical intelligence, physical resilience, and exceptional ball-carrying ability makes him an invaluable asset for a midfield unit that demands absolute perfection. The late nature of the hijack recalls some of the most famous transfer market interventions in modern history. Just as rival fan bases and pundits were preparing to analyse how Anderson would dictate play in Nottingham Forest's tactical setup for the upcoming campaign, City swooped in to recalibrate the entire landscape of English football. The sheer speed of the operation caught the entire market off guard, leaving rival executives marvelling at City's ruthless efficiency. Reshaping the midfield landscape. The astronomical £155 million price tag carries immense pressure, but those close to the player insist he possesses the elite mentality required to handle the burden. At the Etihad, he will be surrounded by world-class talent, offering him the perfect environment to elevate his game to world-class status. The acquisition also signals a shift in City's broader strategy, prioritising elite domestic proven talent capable of making an immediate impact while anchoring the midfield for the next decade. As the news reverberates across the sports world, television studios and pundits have quickly shifted their analysis. The iconic broadcasting sets, much like the one seen in image.png, have had to completely rewrite their scripts. Where graphics previously detailed a deal agreed for alternative club trajectories, production teams are now scrambling to update their backdrops to Manchester City's iconic sky blue branding. Forest left to rebuild after massive windfall. For Nottingham Forest, losing a player of Anderson's calibre at the 11th hour is undeniably a bitter pill to swallow, particularly after a deal seemed so close to its original conclusion. However, the historic £155 million injection into their transfer kitty provides an unprecedented silver lining. The Forest hierarchy must now pivot immediately, utilising this massive windfall to reinvest across multiple positions to ensure the squad remains highly competitive in the top flight. With the ink dry on the contract and the medical hurdles cleared, Elliot Anderson's journey as a Manchester City player begins.
This video and subscribe.